poppin'?
Welcome back to another episode of Would You Do It?
Would I do it?
Yeah.
Would I do it? What would Jesus do?
What would Jesus do?
Yes.
And we don't mean God's son. We mean the guy who cut your lawn last week. What would he do?
Anyways, welcome back to the podcast, episode 3.
Is it 3 already?
3.
God. Feels like yesterday was just 2.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Time is flying by.
Yeah, very interesting.
Yeah. 3rd episode. So happy anniversary, man.
Thank you.
I know you celebrated anniversary. How many years is that for y'all?
4.
4 years.
4 short years.
That's good. That's good. Feels like a short time.
Yes.
That's good. You don't want it to be feeling like it's like forever, right?
Definitely not.
No, that's good.
Yeah, we were talking about that last week, and we were just saying we were talking about because we've lived the last 4 years we've lived in 3 different places. So our first year we lived in one apartment, which was the apartment I moved into with Dallas,
Mm-hmm.
but she was already there. And then the second one, we were there for a year, and then the second one we moved into our last apartment, which we were there for 2 years.
You were there 2 years?
Yeah, it was 2 years.
Okay.
Yeah, which was that was interesting. And then
Why?
Oh, it was interesting because we signed the first lease, right, which was cool. And then our lease was up in September, and then they gave us the new lease, and it was like they had 3 options. It's like you can get out, right, or you can do a 6-month lease for like $50 more a month, or a 1-year lease for the same price. And if you want, if you did month to month, it would be $100 increase per month.
Okay.
But we were just like, we're not gonna move out, right? And then it's like we signed the 1-year lease, and then like the next month, boom, she got pregnant, and I was just like, oh man.
Goodness.
And so from there, then we were able to buy our house, which we've been at for just over a year. So it seems
like that went by super fast too.
Yeah, it seems like every anniversary, it's like, because our first anniversary right before we moved. Second one, Odell's got pregnant around the same time. And our third, we ended up buying the house. And then now, it's just nothing significant happened this last one.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Who knows? We'll find out in 9 months, right?
Stupid. But yeah, so it's been fun. Been
Well, that's
going by
cool.
fast, yeah.
Yeah, well, that lets you know that you're doing something right if it's going by fast.
Yeah.
That's cool.
You guys are coming up on 24?
24 in January.
24.
And that does feel like yesterday. Also, it doesn't feel like it's been that long at all. Still getting to know each other. It's how you know we were not meant to die, but to live forever, because it's like even though I'm the ripe old age of 48, it still feels like there's so much that I don't know. And I always go back to think about Noah. You know, when Noah was asked to build the ark, he was 500 years old. Mm-hmm. And still very capable, obviously, to build what he built along with his son. So compare that to somebody who's 48 years old versus 500. Yeah, at 48, Noah had to have been just like a baby still.
Yeah.
You know, and it's just like, that's how I feel. I don't feel like I'm 48. I feel like I'm just still getting my footing in life, and there's so much more that I want to do, but I'm already technically at the halfway mark or more, or past it. It's just weird to think about.
Yeah.
But I don't feel like it, which I guess is good, but it's just, it's crazy to think about that. And then I've been with my wife for literally half of my life now. Mm-hmm. And got married when I was 24, so I've lived with her as long as I've lived with my parents. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's kind of strange to think about that, like that, you know. And it's, but at the same time, it's pretty cool too, you know. And I feel like her and I get better as time goes on. Actually, like we've gotten better in our marriage over the last, 23 years. You know, it's just like, because you get to know each other better and more, and it just seems, like everything just fits better, in life, and how that jigsaw puzzle works out, and mm-hmm. It's just interesting, man. I think about that sometimes, like, man, it doesn't feel like it's even been long at all. But
Yeah.
Did
you ever feel like there was a time where, like, it just kind of was like a lull, like
a lull in my
like,
marriage?
Yeah, like not saying like personal problems, but just kind of like,
or in life?
Yeah, just like a routine kind of thing where it just felt like.
You know what's interesting? You say that. I can honestly tell you no, but there's reasons why for me it never felt like monotonous, I guess is the word you're looking for, where it's like repetitive. I'll tell you, the reason why I think is because, first and foremost, being a witness, there's always different avenues to be going into, to keep you busy, that's going to change and be different every week. That's a big part. And also, because we were only 2 years into our marriage when we had our kids, it was always something going on with them, something different. And then the other big thing was my job. My job is not monotonous. You could put me on the same exact dent every single day, but a different car, and it is like gonna be different no matter what every single time. So that one thing I can tell you has I guess it's a blessing, because there has not been in my mind like monotony of just, you come home, you do the same things you did, because with our schedule, how we work, there could be days where we're just chilling at home for a couple of days, and then, oh, I got work I got to go do, or what have you. So every week is a little bit different. You fill your time in with different activities, and you do different things. But I can fortunately say that no, I don't feel that in the 23, 24 years that I've been married that I felt like in a rut, or like just same old every day. And I'm thankful for that. Because I could imagine that would be, because I've had jobs like where you work in an office and it's like it's the same scenery every day. You may have the same, activities or duties you need to, it's like that movie Office Space, Hey, how are those TPS reports coming?
Yeah.
It's just like, man, I ain't doing that. So I could imagine, that gave me a little taste of like what I did not ever want. And I'm fortunate I landed in the trade that I'm in, because it allowed me to make it mine. And there's no monotony in what we do, I don't think. What do you think?
I don't think there's any monotony at all what we do. Case in point today, that job you had, right?
That was nasty.
You thought, okay, well, you look at it, right, and you're just like, all right, I can be done maybe an hour, 45 minutes to an hour, right? And how long did it take?
I don't even know, 2 hours, 3 hours?
That was like 2.5, I think.
Yeah.
And even then, it was just like, man, that kind of kicked your butt, right?
Well, yeah, it's a day for me.
Yeah.
I know that sounds crazy when people hear that, but it just kind of is. I mean, we did work earlier in the day, but this particular job, it's just kind of like, you're like you said, you get in the mindset of like, okay, I'm gonna knock this out. Yeah. And you're on it. You're like, oh man.
But you're knowing it's like, I know I can get this out. I know I can, but
challenge
because of the situation. Right, the best option would have been to literally take the door off the car and work on it. That would have been the best option. But that's not.
Well, the customer is not going to pay for it.
Well, yeah, it's not in the customer's budget, and that's not in what we do on a mobile setting, and right now.
Yeah, I'd have to take it home and set it up. And all that.
But yeah, our job is not monotonous at all. It's every day's different. So I think because of that, you don't. Every day is just different in the regular life too, right? Yeah. You're able to come home and spend time with your wife, and it's not like you're super stressed out or anything like that either. From having
I try to keep things as stress-free as possible. Granted, there's some things in life you just cannot control.
Yeah. But
for the most part, I do my best to just not stress about a lot, because I've been through a lot of different things in life, and I've always been able to get through them. I've heard someone say a while back, like, every single person that is alive has lived through the worst days of their life thus far, and they made it out. They're okay.
Yeah.
Do we have residual effects? Sure. But, we are given, a perfect instruction manual in life through the Bible that helps us to cope and manage and get through. And this point, it may not be perfect, but it really does help you get through that. So, yeah, I try my best not to. But I'm curious, why did you ask the question about, do I feel there's been like a monotony in my relationship, or, a lull, if you will?
Well, just because I was just thinking about like there are marriages that are like that, right? And the people you meet, you can sometimes tell like there's not that.
Tell me who you know.
Well, you know that one. But you can see that there's like that spark is not there. It's kind of just like almost like they're just roommates, or they're just kind of just going with the motions.
You know what? I'm sorry to cut you off, but I think of that. I see that when I'm out to eat and you see couples on their phones.
Yeah.
And granted, hey, every now and again you got to get on your phone or take care of something. But the couples that are sitting at the table and they, man, I forget where me and Celeste were, but we were out eating one time, and I remember looking at this couple when we walked in. They were both on their phones, and Celeste and I sit down. We order our food. We're chopping it up, laughing. And I kid you not, they stayed on their phone the entire time. The only time they looked up was when to take a bite and order something.
That's wild.
And I just was looking like, wow, that's crazy. And they were married, you know, and it's just kind of like, that's so sad, man. You know, what you said made me think of something like that.
Yeah, and it's, you know, it's for Odalis and I. It's like, at least for dinner, right, where when we sit at the table, it's like, okay, we don't have our phones out, right? Even if someone calls, unless it's like an absolute emergency, okay, you get it, right? But like if you get a text message, it'll wait. That's why sometimes when you text me like around 5 or 6, and I don't text back.
That's a lie. You don't text back because you're horrible at text messaging.
Definitely not.
Literally.
But yeah, that's part of, you know, we try not to have our devices in front of us. Well, and also, you know, we want to have a conversation. It's always been like that for our marriage since the beginning. We're always like, okay, phone off. You know, maybe maybe the TV's on. If we're like, if it's like a football game or a basketball game, mostly basketball, we'll have it on so we can watch TV. We can watch the game while we're eating. But even then, it's like we're still engaging with each other and having that conversation, and then trying to set the example for Noah, right? That like. You don't need to have your devices out and all this other stuff.
That's going to help him in the long run also.
Yeah, well, and then, you know, include him like with our, not even, you know, include him with our conversations. Granted, he doesn't understand much.
They do.
But
they understand all that stuff, bro.
But
they get it.
It's like we're showing him attention too, you know?
Absolutely.
So, you know, all that stuff is very important. When we went to that restaurant on Sunday in Lodi.
Pietro's?
Yeah. There was a couple. It's funny. There was a couple they were sitting behind Odell, so she couldn't see them, but I could see them because they're in my point of view. And they were, the whole time they were just kind of just chilling, like on their phone, you know, like.
Were they older?
No, I wouldn't say like older, but they were obviously older than us. Probably younger than you guys. Okay. Older than me. Probably early 40s for sure. Late 30s, early 40s. But it was just interesting because it's like they were just they would talk a little bit, but then either the wife would be on the phone and the husband wouldn't be, or it'd be the opposite. And it's so interesting to me because I'm like, and I'm just watching them, I'm just looking at them, and it's like one of them's just sitting there staring like into nothing, you know, and the other one is on their phone. But
yeah, that's a sad case.
Yeah,
it's not good when you see that. But that's, I guess, what you mean by you can tell like a spark is gone or something's missing, or maybe the monotony of their life has gotten to them to that point, you know. That's
just like the normal, right? That's just normal. We'll go out, but we're just not really like engaging or stuff like that.
Now, I always like to think like, you know, in my opinion, you know, your spouse should be your best friend, so you should be able to hang out and joke around, have fun, and kick it. Even sitting in silence sometimes, you know, but just acknowledging each other and being there, you know, is something I think is it's signs of a good marriage. Like if you genuinely enjoy each other's company, you laugh with each other and joke, which I see you and Dallas do often, and that's encouraging because, you know, it's important, man, to be able to enjoy the time you have with each other when it's just you two.
Yeah, it's interesting as well because like there's times for us like, you know, we'll have times like, okay, we'll be on our phones, right? But
you always said what, the toilet? You're like toilet time for you?
Yeah, toilet time.
That's like 2 hours?
Yes, and Adele's she's going to be like, oh my God, it's so true. Hey, it takes a while, you know.
Sure, man. But you're out there thumb thugging on the phone, you get your toilet, your pants down. You're like, yeah, fool.
Yeah. Internet gigs on the toilet.
Yep.
It'd be like Tony sitting on the toilet.
You know that's how
cup of coffee. No
Cup of
shirt.
coffee, no shirt. With the shower on in the back.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's just all steamy.
Yeah, absolutely.
But no, we'll have our time. Like we're kind of done watching TV, and like, okay, let's, we'll either put Noah's already asleep, and we'll be on our phones for a little bit, right?
That's normal.
Yeah.
I would say that's today's normal.
Yeah.
You
But it's
know?
usually like I'll be watching something or she's watching something, and then she's like, check it out, look at this.
Yeah,
Well,
all the time. We do the same thing. And like I said, I think that's the new normal. So.
And what we like has become kind of a routine is we'll be laying in bed, right? And she'll like, hey, did you see the TikToks I sent you? And I was
What?
The TikToks.
Oh. Okay.
She's like, have you seen them yet? And I said, no. She's like, open them, I want to watch them. So she likes to send me stuff throughout the day.
Same here, yeah.
And then at night, she's like, let's watch them together. Mm-hmm. So that, and we'll laugh and da-da-da-da-da. And then usually end up going to bed, after that. Yeah,
I'd say that's normal, bro.
Yeah, we did, like, we always include each other. It's not like, she's in the living room watching TV, and then I go to the other room and watch TV. And it's just like, the whole night can go like that, right? Mm-hmm. Or she's doing something, and I'm, we're usually pretty much with each other a lot. Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's very interesting though. But 24 years, man, that's quite the accomplishment. You gotta do big for 25.
We're not big on that. We don't do the big number stuff like people do things. Our 10th year anniversary, or we hit 20. We've never done that. Yeah. I don't know why. It's always the off years. But maybe 25 we'll
21, 22.
We'll have a birthday party or something. Nah, we'll see. We've been talking about maybe doing something.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
We'll see what's up.
So I saw something it's actually on TikTok, of course, so I get my news.
You and your TikTok, man.
So I get my news. Real time, all the time.
Yeah, right. The rapture happened, right? That's where you get your news? That was on TikTok?
Dude, I didn't even know about that till after. I'm like, what the heck is this?
I heard about it after also, and then it's like, you read all these people out there acting stupid.
I saw this lady. She thought the rapture was going to happen, so she sold her house for like $10,000.
Oh.
And then now she got no house. It's like, dude, you're dumb.
But anyways, that's where you get your news.
Yeah, no, I saw this thing. It's kind of disturbing. It's just like, it really pissed me off. Because there was this couple, they're young, and
he sounded so mad.
What?
Really pissed me off. You check my height, man.
Yeah.
I tell you,
it grinds my gears.
Oh, grinds them so tough.
No, but there was this couple that they had a baby, and it died after 10 months from abuse. And it was just like, I guess, they had saw that there's like bite marks, like abuse is starting like as old as 10 days.
Oh my God.
And I'm just like, and they both got arrested. They're both getting charged for murder.
They need to be thrown under the prison. Man.
Yeah, and I'm just like, it really irritated me, especially now being a father. Especially, he's only 1 year old, so he's still new to me.
He's new, period.
Yeah, but it's just interesting because it's like, man, what the heck? Like, why? What? How?
That's
what?
demonic, bro. That's just you're evil.
Yeah.
To hurt anybody like that, let alone a defenseless infant.
Yeah, just like, man. Yeah, it's like he'll get dealt with in prison.
Yeah, that's a sad man. Thanks for bringing down the mood.
Yep.
That's great. I don't want to ever see your algorithm. It'd be horrible.
Goes from jokes to
tragedy and
that really upset me. That I had I had a couple broken ribs and.
Jeez.
I'm like, dude, what? Like, why? Like, really, why?
That's why. Demonic, bro. That's just straight up demo.
Yeah.
There's no other, I don't think there's any other explanation. It's just evil. Mm-hmm. You're an evil, selfish person, and that's disgusting, man. Yeah. Yeah, it's always sad. Yeah, when you have kids, it changes. Obviously, even if you don't have kids, that's a disgusting thing. But I think it
hits harder.
It hits harder because it's closer to home for you. Like, you couldn't imagine anybody doing that to your child, let alone the parent. There's the parents of that?
Yeah, the parents.
Dude, what the heck?
Both.
Man? Like, you're mentally disturbed to the core.
Like, man, like, you didn't want a kid, and then now you're blaming the kid. Like, you're taking out all your frustration on this child. It's like, I could never. It's like, I get,
I hope not.
Noah gets, he gets on my nerves sometimes, right? Where he's just, he's being a little brat, but he's a baby.
Yeah.
And it's just like,
the same way how I view you.
Exactly.
Same thing. You're
Same
just
way.
a big baby.
Mm-hmm. Now you're the bigger one. Yeah. So you got your bottle, little Coca bottle. But yeah, it's just stuff like that really upsets me now.
Yeah, you need to change your TikTok algorithm. Start watching the Cholo videos. That's fun to watch.
Yeah, it is. But craziness, man. People are wild.
Yep, it's unfortunate reality.
Yeah.
What you're gonna do?
Did you finally see the video of the helicopter that crashed?
No.
You still haven't seen it?
No. Why do I want to see it?
I don't know. Just to see it.
There you go with some more morbid garbage.
Well, it's getting better, right? No,
Hey,
at least
you
no
heard
one
about
died.
a
No
baby
one
that
died in
died?
this one. It goes up, and then we're gonna roller coaster down, and then we're
By chance they didn't die.
slowly coming.
But when
yeah.
you say helicopter crash, I immediately think of Kobe and the people that died
man.
with him. That was sad.
that was rough too. And then seeing the sketch of like how his body was left too.
What? You're lying.
It's drawn out like in a pencil, right? Like,
Who?
Of Kobe's body.
Who drew it?
The coroner.
Why'd he draw it?
Because you have to identify like parts or like how the body was left.
What? I never seen that.
Yeah, it's pretty. It's not. I mean, it's like just like a hand, like a quick like drawing.
Well, what was it?
But it was like his torso, right? His legs were gone. His arm was gone.
Like
Ripped off.
Oh my god! I didn't know that.
Yeah, from the impact.
Dude, that is so
It's on
crazy.
the internet. You can look it up.
I don't want to look that up.
But anyways, this helicopter crash wasn't as
This
bad.
is a happy helicopter
This is a
crash.
happy. It only came down a little bit.
Yeah,
It's
it's
like
a
a good
crash.
crash.
Man, I'm learning. You got me all messed up now. I don't want to. He's jacked.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
That's too damn bad!
I didn't know that I never heard about a sketch. I'd never heard about that.
Yeah, I'll show you later.
No. Cool. Y'all want to see a dead body? That's you right there.
Yeah.
You're that little kid in Boys in the Hood.
Yeah. No. I always see all that. It's all that. I mean, it all pops up on the algorithm. So.
Speaking of that, what's your favorite hood movie? Favorite hood movie and why?
Ooh.
Favorite hood
Ooh,
movie.
that's a good one.
And why though? Because there's a bunch.
Yeah.
And they got to be like good hood movies, not like the stuff you watch on Tubi.
Wow, man, that's a good one. What is it? Well, Boys in the Hood is
I
classic,
think you're going to
right?
say, okay, I think I know what you're going to say.
What do you think I'm going to say?
I think you're going to say Friday.
Nah. I don't consider that a hood movie. I just consider that like a comedy.
That's it. In the hood.
I know, but it's not like.
That's a hood movie, bro.
Okay.
Just
you're
because it
talking
doesn't
about
have
that.
gangsterism.
So you're
in it.
talking about like a
hood movie.
I thought you were talking about like a
It could be
drama hood
the
movie.
A Bronx Tale. It could be Boys in the Hood. It could be
Oh, so you're talking about just like
hood movie.
okay, well that's different. Bronx Tale is not hood.
That's in the
That's
hood.
like
It's an
mafia
Italian hood.
Okay, if you want
That you're talking about gangsters, right? That's the originals.
Goodfellas then.
I've never seen that.
You're such a liar.
Never seen it.
You've never seen Goodfellas.
Nah, I thought that was a barbershop. That's not.
You're such a liar.
That's serious.
Are you serious? You've
Who's in
never
it?
seen
Who's in it?
Goodfellas with
Like Will Ferrell?
yeah.
Is it a comedy?
No, it's a mobster movie
Goodfellas.
with
Is that new?
Joe Pesci. No, it's old. Joe Pesci and what's that other dude that
Like
passed
on,
away?
from Netflix?
No, this is old. It's old.
Okay. Who else is in it? Joe Pesci. That's the guy from My Cousin Vinny.
Yes.
He plays a gangster.
Yeah, Ray Liotta. He's in it too.
Ray Liotta.
Yeah, he plays a gangster too.
Okay, he's from
Robert De Niro's in it as well.
Bobby D. Okay. Okay.
You've never seen Goodfellas? You're lying.
When did it come out?
Like in the 80s?
How did you see it? You weren't even born.
Okay, movies can survive past then. That's not like they come out and they just disappear.
Goodfellas. So that's a hood movie, you're saying?
Well,
Why?
yeah, it's a mafia movie.
What's so good about it?
Well, it's because Ray Liotta Ray Liotta, it starts him as a child. He always wanted to be a gangster. That's the very first line. He's like, as a kid, growing up as a kid, I always wanted to be a gangster.
Ray Liotta did.
Yeah, and so across the street.
From Field of Dreams.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so across the street there was actually I don't know if he's in Field of Dreams. I've never seen it.
He is. If you build it, they will come. He was Shoeless Joe Jackson. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Something like that. Joe Jackson. I don't think it was Joe Jackson. Anyways, go ahead.
But him as a kid, he always wanted to be a gangster because there was like a hangout across the street, and it's all like all the mafia, like kind of mafia hangout. It was like a front, right? They had like a pizza store or something like that. So then he gets a job there.
That was racist, by the way. They don't. It could be something different than pizza.
It was a pizza place, but whatever.
Was it?
Yeah, it was a legit pizza place.
And this is a gangster movie.
And so he gets a job there, and he's
making pizzas as gangster.
No. He's helping out. He'd be running stuff and doing stuff for.
So he was a pizza delivery boy. Oh my god. Dude, you literally said he'd be running out delivering stuff.
No, he would be doing stuff for the guys, not necessarily for the pizza place. And so he would be making money and stuff like that, and then he gets introduced to a young Joe Pesci, and they're like selling cigarettes to the cops and stuff like that. But he could never be
cigarettes to the cops.
Yeah, like boxes of cigarettes, and like they would sell them out the back of cars and stuff like that, and like all the older guys.
I'm waiting for the gangster stuff to kick in.
Okay, well, it's coming.
Okay.
So, but he can never he can't get into the mafia because you're gonna kill those people. If you would have hugged, you would have died.
I forgot we were filming right now. Go ahead. Okay.
But he can never get into the mob because he's half Irish and half Italian, and you have to be full-blooded Italian to be able to trace your blood all the way back to the old country. And what's his name? Joe Pesci is full Italian, so he's able to get in. So he's like, that's like his in, and then he gets introduced.
So they get in by delivering pizzas from this place. This is what I'm getting.
They're not delivering pizzas.
You literally
They're running errands and doing little stuff.
Running errands, delivering pizzas. And they're selling cigarettes to cops in the back of the pizza place?
Yeah, they're like selling cigarettes, they're selling booze and stuff like that. They would
booze.
Like they would get stolen stuff and sell it. So it was just like all just petty criminal activity stuff. And then they ended up Joe Pesci ends up killing a made guy, and so then they had a made mafia guy.
Yeah, he cleans houses.
Yes.
Okay. What'd he do wrong?
Because they're at a bar, and when Joe Pesci was little, he used to shine shoes for money. And this guy was in prison. And so once he gets out, fast forward.
Okay, wait. He shines shoes for prisoners, is what you're saying.
You're such an... Oh, I'm going to...
Dude, I'm going off... I'm trying to wrap my head around this story. So how's Joe Pesci in prison? Shining shoes.
Joe Pesci, a kid.
Okay.
Would stand outside somewhere and set up a shine shoebox, and he would shine people's shoes for cash.
Okay.
One of the guys he used to shine shoes for ends up going to prison.
Okay. So he wasn't in prison doing it.
Fast forward to whatever their current time is. Mm-hmm. This guy gets out from prison. They're all at a bar, and then he's like, "Hey man, how's it going?" They say hi. He hasn't seen him in such a long time. So then he tells them, like, "Hey man, go get your shoebox so you can shine my shoes." And then Joe Pesci tells him, "I don't do that anymore." And then he's just like, "Yeah, I don't do that." And then the guy's like, "Oh, I'm just messing around. He's like, "Yeah, I don't do that." And then right after that, the maid guy tells him, storms him. He's like, "Go get your effing this and that, and shine my shoes." And then
he told him he didn't do that anymore, though.
Yeah, exactly. And Joe Pesci took it as a sign of disrespect. So then he ended up breaking a bottle over his head. No, you're gonna go straight. Ends up breaking a bottle. You're gonna turn right at the light. Yeah.
He broke a bottle over the guy's head.
Then he passes out. They breaks a bottle over his head, and they start beating up. Then he passes out. Then they throw him in the trunk of a car. Ray Liotta, Joe Pesci, Rob De Niro throw this guy in the trunk of a car. Okay. And then they go take him because they're gonna go bury him, and then they end up killing him right there. And then they're trying to cover it up. And then it's like it ends up coming out, and it's just like this whole deal. But it's a really good movie.
Okay, that's it, huh?
Yeah.
Goodfellas. That's a gangster movie.
I don't believe you.
Everything you explained to me, okay, it is. I think you're making it up. If I'm being honest, because I never heard of the movie. You're saying it's a famous gangster movie. Okay. Who made the movie?
I don't know.
See, you don't even know.
No, it was not Scorsese. Was it Scorsese? might have been Scorsese. I think it might be a Scorsese movie.
Scorsese made The Departed, didn't he?
Yeah, and he also did.
I've seen that.
Yeah, I think you're making that up.
I didn't.
Departure. It's fine.
The Departure?
I'm just playing.
Now I know you're gay. Anyways, okay, so your favorite hood movie is Goodfellas.
Yeah.
Although it sounds, I don't know, it doesn't sound very gangster.
I don't believe you one bit that you've never seen this.
Dude, two pizza delivery guys sell cigarettes. They want to be in the mob. And then he went from delivering pizzas to selling cigarettes to shining shoes to killing somebody. And then, did he ever get gangster? Did they get into the mob? Is that because he said that was their goal?
No, they didn't.
So they never even got into the mob.
Joe Pesci did because he's full-blooded Italian, but Robert De Niro and Ray Liotta could not because they're half Italian.
So why were they even wanting
Irish.
to be around the mob then?
Because they're half Irish, but they wanted to be like, they always wanted to live that life, but they couldn't be like protected or in it because they were not.
Did this movie win any awards?
I don't know.
Okay. That's probably why I never heard of it. So that's your favorite hood movie?
Yeah.
Goodfellas?
Goodfellas.
Goodfellows? Goodfellows.
Yeah.
Okay.
What is your...
Sounds exciting.
Your movie.
Well, if we're going off the stipulation of your movie, we'll go Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
That's your hood movie?
Just kidding. My favorite hood movie? Hood movie. That's a good movie. That's a real movie? A real movie?
No, it's a made-up movie in your head.
Well, this is one you told me about. Man, it's hard to say. Like, I love the movie A Bronx Tale. Have you seen that?
Yes, I've seen it.
Now, that has Robert De Niro in it.
Yes.
And I just thought it was dope because the guy who made the movie, Chaz Palminteri, it was a one-man show that he was doing. And called The Bronx Tale about his life story.
Yeah.
So he played the little kid Cologio in the movie. It was actually him, and that's his real name in real life. And I just thought it was really cool because it showed the interracial thing between him and that black girl dating, and how they had to go through that, just life growing up the way he did. And it was probably one of my favorite movies, actually. That or The Wood. The Wood is actually, have you seen that?
Yes, I've seen
The Wood is, now that's a funny hood movie because it takes you back into like my era growing up in the 80s and 90s and being a youngster. Excuse me. And so that's kind of like nostalgic for me. And then having boys, and you guys are just acting a fool.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Huh?
I still don't believe you that you've never seen that movie.
What?
You got to turn right here, right?
The one you made up? Goodfellows? It doesn't sound like a real movie.
Okay. When you get home, watch it.
Yeah, okay. You're just going to have me go looking for something that doesn't exist. Two pizza guys. Hey, we deliver pizzas and we kill people and cigarettes on the back end of the pizza shop. Hey. Sounds like a real gangster flick.
I think your favorite hood movie is Grease.
I love Grease. Grease is a great movie. Better than High School Musical, I tell you that much. Probably the best real High School Musical ever made.
Yeah. With 40-year-olds.
With what?
With 40-year-olds.
With straight 40-year-old teenagers.
Receding hairlines and everything.
Beauty school dropout. Go back to high school. Yeah, that is straight up. All them dudes were super old playing high schoolers, but it's a good movie still.
Yeah. So The Wood. Yeah, I didn't watch that movie until I was like 20, I think.
The Wood?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good.
That's good. But I thought you were talking about like.
I explained it to you before.
Yeah.
First of all, I don't think you gave a real movie. I think you're trying to be funny. Second,
Why would
that's
I make that up?
Because you're trying to be funny.
When okay, whatever.
What?
Irritating.
Dude, you literally try to make 2 pizza delivery guys into gangsters. That's kind of funny. You did okay. Maybe next time you'll do better with that. Better name for a movie too. Jeez.
Okay, whatever.
Hey, Goodfellas, pizza delivery, they're coming your way in 30 minutes or less, or boom, we'll kill you, huh? Anyways, you'll figure it out.
Okay, whatever. Yeah. So
You'll
what's your
figure
second favorite
Second favorite what?
hood movie?
Second favorite hood movie? Well, I gave you 2. What's your second
Oh yeah, The
favorite?
Wood. Yeah, right. The Wood and Bronx Tale.
Yeah, what's your second favorite?
A
A real one.
My God.
Not no, hey. You shine my shoes, huh? Hey. Talking to me.
I think drama.
I'm half Italian, so I can do that.
Yeah.
What?
Whatever.
What? What's your other movie?
Man, it would either be Godfather,
Okay, I know that one.
either part 1 or part 2, or
You didn't like part 3?
I've never seen part 3 just because I heard it so bad.
Oh, yeah.
Or Menace to Society.
Ooh, Menace. O-Dog.
Yeah.
Kane.
But that one's. I mean, they're all dramas, right?
Okay, but why? You got to give a reason why you like those movies.
Well, I like the Godfather because it's that's like it feels like that's like the original like gangster movie.
A real mob movie, right?
Yeah, real mob movie.
Would you say they were good fellows?
Yeah, but it's just like you can kind of see the rise of their family, right, and then kind of the fall towards the end in the second one.
Yeah.
And then, which is it's interesting to see like how they're trying to do everything, and then like Menace to Society, it's just like Kane he kind of wants to do good, right? But then it's like the people he's around, it's always something bad happening.
Bad association, right?
Yeah, bad association, and just kind of consumes him, right?
Yeah.
It's just like bad
literally.
decisions end up consuming him. But that's like oppressive, like black drama hood movie. But it's very.
You have no
relatable.
idea, actually, because those movies all came out when I think you were born, right?
Yeah, so I have no idea about what.
No, you have no idea how many of those movies all came out around the same time.
Yeah.
And you said something like about oppression or what have you. But it was like, it really bred a lot of that gang culture to put it in the mainstream like that.
Yeah.
Like you'd go to those movies and you would come out feeling kind of amped. Like
Ready to fight
you would
someone.
feel like thuggish, like
Yeah.
you were in it, The essays were cooled out. That was my favorite part of Menace to Society.
Yeah.
Because they could have started a war within the theater, because there was a lot of, element, Latino and black, that would go to these movies, but they actually made it where they, looked out for each other, which was kind of cool. But that bred a lot of, like, all of that stuff, Bound by Honor, American Me, Boys in the Hood, Menace to Society, all those movies came out around the same time. And it just kind of kept breeding this culture of gang activity,
Yeah.
For people who didn't even know about that stuff, like people in the Midwest or East Coast areas that didn't even know there were Crips and Bloods. I don't think the East Coast had Crips and Bloods until those fools moved over there and started it.
Yeah.
After all that culture was already bred and everything. But yeah, okay, so you said Menace to Society is your second favorite hood movie?
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah.
Okay, because you felt the struggle?
Yeah, for the struggle.
Okay, that's good.
No, it's just that's a crazy movie, man. So much is going on. Just like, like one of the first scenes, right? His cousin gets shot right there next to him in the car,
Yep.
and then O-Dog kills that family. Or that
Family?
the Korean.
Oh,
At the shop?
Yeah, the convenience store
Yeah.
guy. I feel sorry for your mother.
Yeah. What'd you say about my mama?
What'd you say about my mama? Yeah,
That
that
was
was
like that, and then he gets the girl pregnant, and he stomps out her cousin, and that cousin comes back and blasts him.
Oh yeah, that's right. The cousin. If you ever get a chance to watch that movie, when he's running, you got to see the way he runs. It is the funniest thing in the world. He runs like the sneakiest guy in the wide open area. Like he's trying to sneak around, but he's like, yeah, I can see you. It's hilarious. Just that run is so funny.
I think it's funny that they actually used him in Don't Be a Menace.
And Don't Be a Menace. That's great, actually. I
The
thought that was
same thing.
genius. Yeah, because it's so good.
Yeah.
It's so good, yeah. MC8 was in that too, right?
Yeah. And so,
HT. Now, should I continue? Yeah, that's a good movie. Or that's one of those 90s blaxploitation flicks.
Mm-hmm.
But I watched all of them.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to get real gangster? Uptown Saturday Night. I know you don't know nothing about that.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
I've never seen it.
Or Madame Zenobia's. That's some old school.
Mm-hmm.
Original Biggie Smalls. Old school gangster flicks. Okay, I got another one for you. Give me 2 of your favorite comedy movies. And why are they your favorites? I know you could probably go on for days, but give me 2 that stand out
I can't.
immediately. First one pop in your mind.
Okay, first 2?
Yep, boom.
Right off the top of it, Dumb and Dumber.
Okay, why?
Because it's just so stupid. It's just, once again, I probably shouldn't have been watching this as a kid, but it was hilarious. It's like just the way they were, and then it's just like, one of my favorite scenes is like, they're in the car. It feels like I'm running extremely fast. Really fast.
Yeah, at incredible speed.
Yeah. Or he goes to 7-Eleven and you see the dudes just like, big gulps, huh?
Yeah.
All right.
I think everybody universally knows that that's what you do when you feel awkward.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you've seen that movie.
Yeah, it's just, like, and then the missed opportunities that they don't realize, right? Like at the very end, where the bus of the bikini girls are
Do you
looking.
realize what we just did?
Yeah, you realize what we just done? He's like, sorry, my friend's a little slow. If you go back that way, I'm sure there's 2 guys that want you.
Yeah, that is a classic for sure. Pills are good.
Yeah.
Pills are good. Yeah, there's so many one-liners in that movie too.
Yeah, I would say that, and then Austin Powers, International Man of Mystery.
Which, the first one?
The first one.
So funny.
Because
okay.
that was same thing. It's like Mike Myers. Like honestly, Mike Myers is like Anthony. Because the things he does is hilarious. He doesn't have to say anything. It's just
him being him is funny.
Exactly. Because
Yeah.
Mike Myers just like
Lotion. That's a lotion.
like he gets into the hot tub and he's like holding his nipples. He's like, ooh.
That's right. You told me that when you and Tony would hot tub, you did
Oh
that
my
all
God.
the time. That's true. That's true. You said the hot tub was small though, right? It was like a cold plunge size that you guys would get into, and then the water would go away. And just you guys just sitting there, I guess. Yeah.
Or it's like the hot tub in Dumb and Dumber when they're in that love hotel. He's like, yeah, man, she wrote me a John Deere letter. I don't know, something
Deere
about how I
letter.
didn't pay attention. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention.
Somehow I don't listen to her, things like that. I don't know. I really wasn't paying attention. Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot. And then he does the Tony dance in the orange suit.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's putting out the vibe.
Yeah, putting out the vibe. That's one of my favorites too.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's one. What's another one?
Yeah, the other one with Austin Powers.
Oh, Austin Powers. My bad. I thought I got them mixed up.
Yeah,
Austin Powers is great. There's a lot of.
Powers.
Yeah, baby, yeah. One of my favorites in Austin Powers is when he's all, hey, there you are. He goes, oh, hey, do I know you? He goes, no, but there you are.
Yeah, exactly. That's something you would do.
Yeah, I think I've done that actually.
Well, you do that when you honk at everybody.
Yes, that's pretty fun.
Basically the same
It's
thing.
making people's day, man. You put a smile on somebody's face, you honk at them, wave at them, and they just look in wonderment. But hey, somebody is thinking about them for that moment. So that's I'm just bringing joy to the world. That's my goal.
Yeah, those ones.
Okay.
I love those. What about yours?
Okay, so the first one that pops in my head, no matter what, the first top 5 movies in my life, even is The Princess Bride. That to me is one of the quintessential must-watch movies.
Have I seen that?
Love that movie.
I don't think I've seen that.
You've seen it because you've quoted it with me before. So, billion of quotes from that movie too. Andre the Giant, great flick, great flick. Number 2, let me see. Man, that's hard. Oy. Comedies that is just like hilarious to me. Honestly, Bridesmaids. Bridesmaids is one of my favorite comedies. It is just the timing of the jokes in general, the the movie is just hilarious, man. Well written.
That's a Tina Fey movie, right?
Tina Fey, no, it's a Kristen Wiig and what's her name, Maya Rudolph. I think they wrote it. At least Kristen Wiig did. I know that, but it's just funny, bro. I watched that with my wife. Anytime, anywhere, or any place, that movie is just, it'll make you laugh. For sure.
Yeah.
But comedy is like my absolute favorite genre of movies, for sure.
Yeah.
Because there's just so many of them. Like from Hot Shots is like old slapstick movies to anything that Mel Brooks has made, Blazing Saddles and History of the World, things like that. Just slapstick comedy, from Young Frankenstein. Those types of things, they raised me. Which is why I think my sense of humor is a little warped. Because I think a lot of things are funny first before I really think. So I got to be careful. My wife always tells me to like make sure my filter's on, because I'll stay, whatever comes to my mind first is usually something on a comical level, just because I think it's funny, but it's not always appropriate to say.
That's funny. I was like the other day when Noah dropped that thing on her foot. My first instinct was to laugh.
What did he drop on her foot?
Measuring cup, like the Pyrex measuring thing.
Was she barefoot?
Yeah. She's like, it hurts so bad, right? And I'm just like, ha 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 ha. She's like, it's not funny. I'm like, I'm sorry. And then she tells me that, she's like, that's your first instinct is to like laugh. I'm like, yeah, it is. I'm like, I feel bad. She's like, yeah, you only feel bad after. I'm like, yeah, well, I gotta get the laugh out, then I feel bad.
That is true. If you fall in front of me, I'm probably gonna laugh first,
and then help.
Then help after, which is just terrible but funny. But yeah, that's my thing. Yeah, but comedy is my favorite.
Yeah, me too.
And I like documentaries. I like documentaries about almost anything.
Yeah.
I really enjoy it. Have you ever seen the show How It's Made?
Yes, I used to watch that show as a kid.
God, dude. I think I watched like how erasers are made and wonderment, and just like, oh, that's so cool. It's like, I'm such a nerd. Even when I was younger, I would listen to talk radio. Why? I'm like 17 years old commuting to work, and I'd listen to like Dr. Laura. I kid you not. And I'm over here like, oh yeah, life lessons, yep. But it did actually, some stuff I did learn about life from Dr. Laura. But I was always so interested in stuff like talk radio. That's why I think I really like podcasts a lot, is because I think AM talk radio was like the first podcast, but they had commercials. But it was just more just talking,
Yeah.
Which I really liked a lot.
And you like to talk.
I like it to talky.
I like to talk. I like to watch people talk. That's another one of my favorite.
Oh, right?
Rush
and
Hour
how many?
1 and 2.
How many? Yeah, 1 and 2. 3 is.
Yeah.
But 1 and 2, definitely tons of quotable movie lines in that one. Jesus. Right? Yeah. Why L.A.?
What? L.A.
Yeah.
Come on. Got Mr. Rice-A-Roni.
Yeah. So many good ones, man. Lil Kim. So those are some of the best, like my cousin Johnny and Juliet. We all, grew up together, obviously, but big movie people, and like certain things you could walk into the room and say one line, and everybody's gonna know and be on the same page. It's the best. I love it. Yeah, that's a good movie. Rush Hour.
One of Adele's favorites, and it became one of my favorites, is Mean Girls.
Oh man, yeah. I'm a cool mom. Yeah, Mean Girls is.
No, honey, never. I would never let you drink alcohol unless you want some, because I'm totally okay with it. As long as you do it here.
Yes. So funny, dude. That movie is good. That is a good, hilarious, because girls are vicious, man. Having young daughters, bro, like seeing them grow up and, go through, friendships and things like that. I tell you, man, one thing I learned, man, girls are mean, man. They are mean. Mean. Like, guys will, we'll get in fights, but then it'll be over.
Yeah, they
like, literally, I remember I would get in a fight with my friend when I was in grade school, like a physical fight. And then it's like that song, back on the bike. You get back on the bike and you just kind of roll and go about your day. And it's like it's over, it's done, it's squashed. And it was very rare that you'd get like guys, we'd always call them, they were like more the feminine guys that would like get butthurt over stuff and hold a grudge and all that. It's like, come on, son, you're acting like a little girl.
Yeah.
Like, get over it. It should never be that. But girls, bro, they do things in the long term. Or they'll be like side busting, and doing these subliminal things to, it's just kind of like, man, they're thugs.
Yeah.
Thugs, man. But Mean Girls is a great comedy movie.
Yeah.
That was Tina Fey.
Yep. Dallas loves that movie.
Yeah, that's a good one.
And it cracks me up because you didn't even go here.
Yeah, you didn't even go here. Yeah.
Everybody can be rainbow.
There's so many. Yeah, that's a good one too.
Yeah.
I like that a lot. But I don't know. I'm just a movie person. I like movies in general.
Yeah. I like
thinker movies too.
Which one?
Just stuff like Celeste hates that I like Castaway. She's like, it's so boring. It's just stupid. The guy's on an island. But I like it so much because it's the human experience that gets me. Mm-hmm. It's like, what would you do if you were on an island completely alone? Yeah. You think about all the things you do, and it kind of just makes you think, even though there's not a lot of dialogue in the movie at all, because it's just him acting and reacting to certain things. And you got to, I don't know, for me, it puts me there like, man, what would you do? Mm-hmm. Like, would you knock your tooth out if it was bothering you? I guess you would have to. Yeah. And
how do you do that?
How do you find food? It made me actually made me think, like, if you ever have to start a fire, you have to have oxygen to it, right? And for the scene in the movie where he was getting smoked, but he could not start a fire to save his life, and then finally something happened where oxygen got to it, and he realized, like, oh, this thing needs to breathe. And it always resonated with me, like, man, okay, if I ever have to start a fire, that's what you. Because I don't know if you have the idea of knowing how to start a fire. You have the idea, but maybe, if you miss that part long enough, it's like, dang, you'd be like that. But he was able to figure it out. Anyways, I love that. I love movies like thinker movies, even murder mystery movies, stuff that's like, you're just tripping out at the end. Like, have you ever seen the movie The Game? Mm-mm. With Sean Penn and Michael Douglas? Mm-mm. Dude, that movie, at the end, you're like just wigging out, like, oh my goodness, so many twists and turns, you don't see it coming. And at the end, it's just kind of like, what the heck? That's one of those type of movies where you're thinking through the whole thing, like, where's this going?
Yeah. And
then sometimes you don't see it coming. But yeah.
Yeah, I like that. The one I just recently saw, Heat.
Heat? Oh, Heat. He. I think you should talk about that.
Sorry, I'm from California. I don't pronounce my T's.
No, you don't. I saw Heat. Oh, Heat. Oh, that was with your favorite actor, Robert De Niro, right?
Bobbert, yeah.
Bobbert De Niro.
Yeah.
Hey, Bobbert.
And Al Pacino.
Al Pacino.
But that was the first time they actually had dialogue together, because in The Godfather, they never did.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because in The Godfather, Robert De Niro, it was always when it was like in the past. In the past, exactly.
That's right. Yeah.
And then it goes to the present, and it was Al Pacino. Yeah.
Adam Sandler movies, all of them.
Yes.
I don't think I've seen one, and they're all dumb, but they're the best kind of dumb.
The ones there was a few that I was like, nah. But the last one we watched was the murder mystery one. The last one.
He has two of those.
The most recent one, that one was hilarious.
It's good. I like them both.
Yeah.
Happy Gilmore was great, but he's got a ton of movies with super quotes in them too. Oh, yeah. And I hate when people critique it like it's just, it's not good, this and that. It's like, it's not made to be nothing but just silly funny.
Yeah, he's not looking to get awards and all that stuff.
And I appreciate that.
All his movies are excuses for him to hang out with his buddies and get them money and get them paid.
Why not? If I had the beans to do that, the means.
Like, I love the grown-up movies.
Yeah, I love the grown-up movies too.
I think they're hilarious.
Yeah.
But even his early ones, like, Big Daddy, man, that one's That's
Oh yeah, Scuba Steve.
Scuba Steve.
Yeah, yeah, all of them. I like a lot of his stuff. I'd say 98% of the things that I've seen from him, I've liked.
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah. I like. Huh?
Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say I like. You're gonna be like, well, man, you're killing the mood, man.
Oh God, you gonna do something dumb where it's like murdered babies again?
No, I like documentaries, like serial killer documentary stuff like that.
Oh yeah, you and Savannah. But so do I. I like the documentaries you said.
Yeah.
Yeah, those like the was it John Gacy? Is it John Gacy? I don't know. The guy who got dressed up as a clown. He was a clown.
Oh yeah.
William H. Gacy? No,
Yeah,
William H.
Gacy.
Gacy. No, that's a actor. Is it John Gacy? I don't know. But yeah, the those things are just, man, interesting. You know, they find those guys have usually they're really they like hate women because of their moms, but also very much into like pornography.
Yeah, they have a crazy addiction.
Yeah, like a weird addiction. And that's like a common denominator to all these like serial killers and stuff. Look at that stain.
I know, that thing's clean.
On Dayton's. And it's just so interesting, the psychology that goes into it, and the same types of upbringings that these certain serial killers have, you know. And it's just even, did you ever see the one on Dahmer, the movie on Dahmer?
I started it.
Bro,
Is that the one with
I don't know.
Zac Efron? No, that's Ted Bundy.
Oh yeah, Ted Bundy.
No, I didn't watch that one. I
saw
watched.
that one.
I started watching the one with the Dahmer one. That one I didn't get. I couldn't watch that one.
I just always think about that, and that fool was giving sandwiches out to his neighbors, bro. Like who ate the sandwich? They should make that movie. Who ate the sandwich?
Wait, the sandwich.
And just like, bro, you imagine if you ate human flesh?
Ugh.
You know what I'm saying? Like how gross.
Yeah.
Like if you did it, no matter how long ago you did it, you'd have to be grossed out still.
Yeah, forever.
Like, bro,
Well, you know,
I
it'd be
ate
crazy.
that
It's
elbow
because,
sandwich.
I was gonna say, you know, what's probably interesting is like, I mean, I don't know what human flesh tastes like, right?
You don't?
Yeah, I don't.
Oh.
But it's like these people who have eaten it, right? It has to resemble something else.
Chicken.
Really?
Everything tastes like chicken.
You think so?
No, I don't know.
But let's say it resembles like pork, right?
So you'd be down to
No,
basically
no,
what
I'm
you're
not
saying.
saying that.
You literally are saying, hey, if I'm not Muslim, bro, if it's pork, I'll eat it. What the heck? You literally just told me if it tastes like a good pork chop, you're gonna eat it with some applesauce.
Take stuff out of context.
You literally just said that.
If
What
you
were you?
didn't-
Wait,
okay.
because I don't know. Okay, you were literally just saying like,
Let me finish.
what if it tastes like pork? I mean, come on, let's try it out. I think that's what you're saying.
No, so if I can say without you interrupting me, that would be great.
I'm just saying, man. You really kind
I'm
of you're
saying,
pushing the
look,
envelope.
this is what I'm saying is I can't imagine what those people feel like when they ate human flesh, right?
Yeah.
Let's say, for example, it tastes like pork.
Your favorite meat, the other white meat,
Look, you
in so many
interrupted me.
ways.
You interrupted
Now,
me.
okay. Let's say it tastes like pork.
Let's say it tastes like pork.
So
Now-
you're telling me that if you
Oh
were
my
Dahmer's
God.
neighbor, you'd literally be like, "Hey, bro, you got any more of that sandwich? Really enjoyed it, man. What'd you say it was? PLT, pork, lettuce, and tomato. Yeah. So you want to open a sandwich shop called Dahmer's, is what you're saying? Dom and Dahmer's?
No, I'm saying is
You
these
kind of
people.
scaring me now.
Can you imagine, like, if they've eaten that and they didn't know? And
Is
then
that
they
why you
find
look
out,
at Tony and lick your lips all the time?
You're so stupid.
Oh man, I bet you. That's prime rib right there. No wonder why your prime rib was so rare.
It's just,
Dude. Okay, it kind of scared me, but that's all right.
okay, whatever. Just not gonna say anything anymore.
No.
This podcast
I'm
is
learning, and so are other people. Anybody, probably the 2 people that watch the podcast. Man, you're okay. So I'm learning about you. You're curious about human flesh.
I am not curious about. All I'm trying to say is if these people eat it, right, and they're like, oh man, I can't believe I ate that, they find out, right, anytime, let's say it did taste like that, I'm not saying it does, I'm saying it did, and they go to eat like pork, and they will be constantly reminded, like, every time they've like...
So if they're eating bacon...
Yeah, and say like, dang man, it tastes like that stinking sandwich that Dahmer gave me, like...
Nobody can resist bacon. So they probably still eat it. So you're saying you would still eat it even though...
No.
But it would have to taste like pork. That's all I'm hearing.
I am not saying that.
I heard that. You said it like 3 times already.
Anyways.
That's crazy.
And that's been the end of this podcast for...
Yeah, ended on a bad note.
No,
Evan's a cannibal. He's curious to be
No,
one.
I am definitely not. But that, yeah. Anyways. Yeah, that's like, you ever watch the movie The Zodiac?
The Zodiac. There's like 5 of those.
Or the one with
Jake Gyllenhaal?
Yeah, and Robert Downey Jr.
He's in it?
Yeah.
I don't remember him in it.
Yeah, he's one of the journalists for the San Francisco Chronicle.
Huh.
Yeah, that's
I don't remember him in it. I don't know why.
That one for me.
That's out here, right?
Yeah, that's why I really like. I remember it being in theaters, and I think I was too young to understand what it was. I didn't watch it when I was younger, until I was much older, and then I realized, I'm like, oh man, this is like. But it was shot so good. That movie was a really good movie. Like they shot it really well. But I just found it very interesting, just because like this happened in like essentially our backyard, right?
Yeah.
And then I found it even more interesting because like my grandparents were very much in their 20s when that happened. So I'm like, how did that work out? Like, was you just get scared or something like that? But yeah, I remember watching that movie, and I'm like, man, it was a trip. And then I started listening to this podcast talk about the actual guy, and they were saying like it wasn't the guy that they portrayed in the movie, that he was not the Zodiac. It was confirmed somehow, something like that.
They never caught the guy.
They never caught the guy, but with who they suspect was this guy that ended up moving out to Las Vegas, and then that's when the murder stopped here. But
Really?
they couldn't confirm anymore out there.
I think he's still out there.
You think so? You think he's
Well,
dead
He might be dead, but I mean,
or close to it?
who knows, bro? Can you imagine?
Yeah. But it's crazy because one of the first scenes. Have you seen that movie?
Yeah. I just don't remember Robert Downey Jr.
he's a journalist. He's like an alcoholic journalist.
A what?
Alcoholic journalist.
Okay.
I think one of the first murders was like, I forget what road it was, but it was out by Vallejo. Oh no, the first one wasn't Vallejo. It was like on 4th of July weekend, right? And then the second one that they showed in the movie was like a road out in Vallejo too.
Yeah.
And I'm driving. I remember like listening to this podcast, or I had watched the movie and I was listening to the podcast shortly thereafter. And I'm going to one of Anthony's lots in Vallejo, and I'm like, man, I wonder where this is. And then it turns out it's like actually where he killed the people were like right by.
So you were retracing his steps?
Yeah, I was retracing his steps. Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
You want to know what it felt like to be a murderer?
Yeah. I'm a home go to pack, man.
You're doing some odd things, Evan.
No, it was just interesting to know that like this person did this here. Killed these people.
Yeah. You know, there's a documentary about a guy who killed a young girl in Livermore who was my age.
Really?
Yep.
At the time?
Yeah, in Livermore, bro, like high school years.
Oh, you remember this?
I do remember it. I remember it happening, but I don't remember her. But what's funny is her friend in the movie, in the documentary, I knew her. And I didn't know. Yeah, it was crazy though. But they show like all the area growing up. Like it's all Livermore. Livermore's so small.
Yeah.
So I recognize like everything. And then there's
A picture of your house?
Picture of my house. This is where it happened.
Yeah.
No, but there's lots of people and stuff you see in the documentary that I recognize from growing up.
That's
just kind of weird seeing that.
Yeah, that gets like really close, right?
Yeah, and then finding out who the actual killer was. Crazy.
Yeah, who was it?
Huh?
Who was it?
It was a friend of hers.
Really?
Yeah.
He's like obsessed with her or something?
Yeah, somebody that lived in Livermore. My brother and sister might actually know the guy because he was older than her. I actually got to tell him to watch it. I forgot to tell him about that. But yeah, that type of stuff is just crazy. It's kind of eerie.
Yeah.
You know, when you watch those types of movies, things like that.
Yeah.
Because the documentaries, I think, what gets people the most is that it's true and that it really did happen.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like, dang, man, some people are capable of some really gross
Cool
things.
stuff, right?
Like that Dahmer movie, man. It shows you like he had all that stuff going on in his apartment. Which is why I hate living in apartments, because you live in such close proximity to people.
You don't know what's going on.
I mean, a wall separates you, and you don't know what that other person's doing just in that hall or that from on the other side of that wall. And then that lady, the one who kept calling about the smell coming from his apartment, that's just wild, bro. Absolutely wild.
That was in Oregon or Washington?
What? The Dahmer stuff?
Yeah.
I can't remember. I want to say Midwest. It wasn't Midwest?
I thought it was, I don't know. I had thought it was like Oregon or Washington.
Not sure.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I can't remember.
Yeah, there was another one too that was interesting. It's called the Night Stalker.
The Night Stalker.
It was this dude from LA.
Mexican dude, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Richard Ramirez.
Yep, that guy.
Yeah.
That documentary was interesting too. And then, like, it's funny because I'll watch it, right, and I just find it interesting, right? And I'll show Adele, she's like, take it off, I don't want to watch it. Nope.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, everybody's different when it comes to stuff like that.
Yeah, she listened to the Ted Bundy tapes.
Ted Bundy tapes?
Yeah, because, like, the recordings of Ted Bundy.
Oh, yeah.
She listened to that. She said that messed her up, too. But like I said, I told you I was going to turn it.
You did, and it was fun and happy. Now it's all sad.
Now you go back to happy times, huh?
No, you keep turning.
Favorite Disney movie?
Oh, that's actually a good one. Favorite Disney movie? I know a lot of people are going to be like Lion King, right? Because that was like one of the best movies. Favorite Disney movie? Man, there's a lot. You know which one doesn't get a lot of love, which I love? Is The Emperor's New Groove.
That's all. We watched that a
Did
few
you?
weeks ago.
I love that movie,
Yeah,
man.
I remember watching that at my grandma's house as a kid. I thought it was always hilarious.
It is hilarious.
David Spade, man.
Absolutely hilarious, bro. Underrated.
Yeah.
Super funny.
Yeah.
I think it's one of the funniest cartoons.
Yeah.
Period. What about you?
Non-Pixar, right?
Yeah, non-Pixar. Pixar for me, Incredibles kills everybody.
Ooh, so yeah. If you want to do like cartoon Disney, man.
I don't know, when I think Disney, that's all I think of is cartoons.
Yeah. Well, it's because when you grew up, Pixar wasn't around.
Mm-mm.
Pixar didn't come till when you're an adult or
No,
getting into an
Pixar
adult.
was Toy Story Pixar?
Yeah.
No, I was like 16.
You know which movie I used to really like when I was a kid was Pinocchio.
What? Oh yeah, you do have issues.
Why?
That's such a horrible movie. Pinocchio is about child trafficking.
Is it?
Yes. That's why you like it so much.
That's why I'm weird.
Dang.
I didn't
Yeah,
know
and
that.
they have the weird scene where they're like, yeah. I saw that like maybe once or twice, and I did not like it.
Really?
Yeah, man, it's
well, I
Creep
mean, I was a
Fest.
kid. I didn't know.
I was a kid too,
Okay, well, you're...
and you got no intuition. You're like, yeah, traffic children. Let's go.
Interesting. No, I never...
Go rewatch it,
Okay, I'll rewatch it.
and
I'm
then look up
scared.
the origin of Pinocchio, bro. It's pretty disgusting. It's like Epstein Island, and I'm not kidding. I'm dead serious, because it talks about it in the movie about an island with these wealthy men, like literally
Yeah.
describes Epstein Island.
No, I never...
Yeah, that's why you liked it. Tell the truth. You want to eat human flesh. You want to retrace the steps of serial killers, and you want to have your own Epstein Island.
Whatever,
This
man.
is what we're learning on today's. It's only the third installment. Everybody's learning your deepest thoughts, your desires. That's so crazy.
Oh my god, yeah. No, I think one of my... dang, so now I gotta rethink things.
It's your life.
Yeah.
You're like, I try to live my life like Pinocchio and never lie.
No, one of my favorite Pixar, for sure favorite Pixar movie is Toy Story.
Which one?
The first one. But that's just I have a lot of nostalgia.
Yeah.
Movie.
Like what?
Well, when I was a kid, I used to have Buzz and Woody, like the toys, and then
Oh, you did?
yeah, and then even my room. You know,
Did you call yourself Andy?
No, I did not call. I call myself Andy. I know you called yourself Andy.
No, I never.
Yeah, Andy T.
There's a snake in my boot.
But my room, I had painted the walls in my room like sky blue, and I did the clouds as well. What?
No,
As a kid.
you said you were like 18.
Yeah. My master bedroom. No. And then.
Wait, you actually painted it?
No. My parents had someone.
Oh.
We got the house. They had someone come do it.
That somebody paint your room like Toy Story?
Yeah.
Definitely an only child.
I was 6.
Yeah.
Whatever, dude.
I had a full-time job at 6.
Yeah, you gotta know.
Full-time. I was paying child support. I don't know whose kid it was.
Paying child for someone else?
Yeah, we grew up fast back in my day. You were having your room
You'd
painted.
smoke a pack of cigarettes.
I had indigestion and high blood pressure. I had diabetes. All like by the time I was 10, man, I had my 4th triple bypass. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Hard times, bro.
Yeah.
Hard times breed hard people. And you're over here with your Pixar themed room.
Whatever. No, you know another one I think I liked a lot was Mulan, the cartoon. Whatever, dude.
Mulan. Okay. Oh man, I'm getting a lot out of you.
You heard.
Mulan, like the women empowerment movie. The first trend.
It's because Eddie Murphy was hilarious in that movie.
Sure.
Whatever. Yeah, but
Sure.
The Incredibles is.
Oh, look at how you changed it up so quick.
Yeah, I have to because you're just gonna go in on me.
You're getting all nervous.
Being all vulnerable.
Why are you all nervous? It's okay. Look it. Home is where you make it. That's
another great movie.
That's
too.
what I'm learning about you. Home is where you make it, bro. That's all right.
Yeah.
Okay, so Mulan. Why? You got to say why.
I just thought it was good.
No, you got to. Please, I want to
No,
know. I want to know why. This is part of it. You got to explain.
No, I liked it. I liked it because it was kind of a musical. You know, they did singing in that movie.
Okay.
Whatever, dude.
Okay.
Whatever, man.
Keep going.
Yeah, it was just like that. I just thought it was funny. Like Eddie Murphy, his bits in the movie were hilarious. I just think about ones I watched when I was younger.
Now, did you think Mulan was pretty as a woman or a man?
I did not think any of
You
those
sure?
things. Dude, I was a kid when this movie
Are
came
you
out.
sure?
Okay, whatever.
Okay.
No.
All right.
No.
Okay.
Anyways, moving to the next, to Pixar, yeah. Was good too. I like, yeah. Such a jerk.
Okay.
Whatever.
Yeah, Incredibles for me was the best.
The first one or the second one?
I like them both, man. But the
Yeah.
first one, it just holds a special place in my heart. Where's my super suit? I love that part.
Yeah. I think my, yeah, it's definitely Toy Story, Incredibles 1 and 2. I really like. Cars, the first one, and then Cars 3 was amazing.
Yeah.
I remember going to watch the movie in theaters, and it was funny because I'm like excited for this movie, and I'm like, there's all these little kids in this movie. I'm like, dude, you guys don't understand what this is about. This is years, like in the making. It's
Did you get mad
about
at
him
them?
getting? Yeah, I'm like, shut up.
Trying to watch the movie.
Yeah,
Okay.
I thought it was just a really, really good movie. The attention to detail in that movie.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, even The Incredibles, the first and the second one. Man, that got me all messed up.
Well, you did it to yourself.
Making
You're
fun
mad
of
because you spewed out stuff that you were trying to hold deep down inside. It sounds like it's all right. It's kind of like therapy. You know, How does it make you feel that you were attracted to Mulan in both roles she played?
Both roles. What about a Goofy movie?
Like the character Goofy?
No, the movie, Goofy's movie.
Goofy's movie?
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen that.
No, I'm surprised.
Why?
You're kind of people, you know.
It's true.
No,
I love Goofy.
I would say that there's a Goofy movie, the first one and the second one.
There's two?
Yeah, there's Goofy movie 1 and 2. But I was like, man, this is a black movie.
Why?
Because it's you have to watch it.
Is this another Goodfellas thing? Like it's real but not real? You're making it up.
Oh my god.
I mean, it sounds like it. How's Goofy a black movie?
You have to watch it.
Tell me, what does he do that's so black?
Well, in the was it the first one? Was it the first one? I think it's the second one. There's one where because his son goes to college, right?
Goofy's son. Where's his mom?
She's not in the picture.
There's no mom.
No, I don't know. She I think she died.
See, that's one thing Disney movies, they always kill off a parent.
Yeah.
Always. Always. Think about that. Why?
Incredibles they did.
Okay, usually they do. Usually.
Lion King they did, right?
Yep.
Little Mermaid.
Yep.
Mom's not around.
Yep. Toy Story, where's his dad?
It's true, Andy's dead. Yeah.
Gone. Right?
What else the other one? Pocahontas?
Pocahontas. I don't think I've ever seen that.
No, I don't remember. It's been such a long time, I don't remember.
Usually they kill off a parent.
Yeah. But yeah, so in
Tragedy.
and Goofy, the mom is not around. I think she passed away. And then, so the son goes, his name is Max. He goes off to college.
Okay.
Well, Goofy ends up losing his job. And he's
So he becomes a pizza delivery guy.
Yes, pizza delivery guy. He ends
Selling
up,
cigarettes out the
yeah, he ends up losing his job, and then he's
Okay.
like, I'm going to go back to school. So then he ends up going to the same university as...
Oh, that's like Back to School by Rodney Dangerfield.
Is it?
Yeah, Rodney Dangerfield goes back to school,
With
like
his
to
son?
college with his son.
Yeah, so he does that, and then...
Have you
his
seen
son,
that? You have never seen that?
No, I've never seen that.
It's good, man.
And Max is like trying to...
And that's his son's name
Really?
in the movie.
Really?
That's weird.
Yeah.
They just totally bit that. Okay.
Yeah, but he's not trying to, like, he's trying to avoid his dad, not be around his dad, you know, because
Okay.
he wants to...
So cool.
But, like, you know, Goofy shows up to class in, you know, a big suit with the collar, like, over the coat jacket, and he has an afro on.
Afro.
And then, yeah, he dances to music and stuff like that. It's pretty interesting. You have to watch it. You just have to watch it.
I'm not gonna watch that.
I'm going to tell your kids to put it on. and make
They
you
probably
watch
have seen it. That's weird.
But I forget, somebody did the music in it, and I was talking to Jonathan about it. And he's just like, oh yeah, it makes sense because this person did all the music in the movie.
Like Pharrell?
It was before Pharrell.
Ooh. What's that movie with Gru?
Yeah, Minions? Or Despicable Me?
Despicable Me. Those are some funny movies.
Yeah.
Girls.
Yeah, those are really good.
Yeah, those are good too. What's your favorite genre of music and why?
Favorite genre?
Man, that guy was fat on that bite, huh?
Yeah, that's a big
Jeez,
one.
a hog on a hog.
For real.
Anyways, your favorite.
A hog on a hog.
Your favorite.
He is the bike.
He is the motorcycle.
Favorite music would be hip hop.
Hip hop, really? Why?
Yeah. I just like it. And it's always been music that I grew up listening.
Is it because you resonate with hip hop?
Yeah, I resonate with.
You're like, I'm from the hood.
Yeah, from the hood. No, I always liked it. I just like. I've always
Who's your
liked
favorite artist?
Oh, it has to be Mac Dre.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Man, some of the stuff he says is just like the way he can rhyme. It's iconic, right? And then
Okay.
his style of like the beats he chooses and stuff like that. It's not very,
His production?
Yeah, his production is different. It's like, Bay Area music is just different compared to L.A. and the South, but it's just like it always has its own own heartbeat.
Yeah, I can appreciate that.
Yeah.
Not so much anymore. All the music sounds the same nowadays, except for, to be honest, like the underground music retains its regional like uniqueness.
Yeah.
You know, the mainstream stuff, man, all that rap stuff that's mainstream, all sounds the same. It's nobody original.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of Bay Area artists that still retain that Bay sound.
Yeah.
There's Southern artists too.
To me, it's like right now, my two favorite ones right now would have to be
Hammer.
Yeah, Hammer and Belleville DeVille.
El Vanilla Ice, banging.
No, La Russell and Larry June.
And who?
Larry June.
Larry June.
Yeah.
Okay.
But because Larry June, his
he's dope. I like Larry
his
June.
music is like smooth. You know, it's to me good riding around music. If I can throw this on in the car and drive to it, you know,
that's true.
It's good. If it's something you're just like,
like what?
There's some music that just don't make no sense.
You know what music I won't listen to in the car? Eminem.
Yeah, that's not riding around music.
Not riding around music. That I don't even know.
It's not even working out music.
I don't even. Yeah, I was about to say I don't know what kind of music it is. I think Eminem is like obviously a dope lyricist, but he's more like something you watch.
Yeah.
Like if you run across a video, you're like, oh okay, and then you're gonna, or you may listen to it. There's not a lot of songs that Eminem has grooves.
Yeah.
That you're just like I would love to hear what Eminem would do over a DJ Quick beat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I would be interesting to me if he stepped outside of his own production and got away from his sound per se.
Yeah.
And did something like Southern or like let what was the Dungeon Family? What was their production name? Forgot. But the guys who produced all of the Outkast and Goody Mob, I would love to hear Eminem on something like that, because like you said, it's like that's that. I love Southern rap, right around music. Definitely is that, because it's got that deep bass groove, 808. Bay Area music, same thing. But yeah, I don't know. He's like an iconic guy, one of the best rap lyricists ever. But it's like you're not riding around to his music. That's interesting. I like how you said that.
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah, I'm not, and it's funny because I'll hear some people playing it. Like if you're sitting in traffic, you get the window down, you'll hear someone like, it's rare. You'll hear someone like playing Eminem, and you're just like,
that's very rare.
Like, huh.
They play it on the radio still.
Yeah, and even then, it's like that's not.
Yeah.
To me, it's not like it's kind of like whatever. But like right now, it's like La Russell. What I appreciate about his music, it's not. I'm trying to rob you. I'm trying to do this. I'm gonna take advantage of this person. I'm gonna come up. Blah 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 blah. It's just about him just kind of hustling, doing his own thing. And then
it's like uplifting rap.
Yeah, and then on top of it, he's using he's flipping old Bay Area beats.
I love that.
But it's not where it's like you're trying to copy the sound.
Nope.
Or you're just trying to it's his own.
It's his own for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's really dope. He's what rap was, what rap should have been.
Yeah. Before
it was infiltrated by industry. Because rap really in the beginning was uplifting. Mm-hmm. It was stuff that was like coming up out the street to do better and make better. And then it went from that to just staying in the streets. Being a thug was like cool.
Yeah.
And mind you, bro, hey, I'll be the first to tell you, like, Snoop came out, Chronic came out, NWA, I liked it all. But it glorified it to the point where it's like, man, dude, like, it's even to this day, it's still, that thuggery is like deep rooted in it. And it's like, that's not what rap was supposed to be.
Yeah.
You know, until industry got a hold of it, mainstream got a hold of it. They found a way to keep it that way. But I love La Russell for that too. You know, because not everybody's a shoot 'em up, bang bang person.
No.
You know, I like even Too Short. Too Short never rapped about that stuff.
Nah, he's always about girls.
Always. You know?
Girls and getting money.
Yep. And I think that's too where you're raised. You're gonna be more prone to, you know, listen to that kind of music.
Because I know, like LA, right? It's gang culture's a thing there. It's a big thing, right? And here, you know, gang culture is a thing too, but it's not.
It's not like that.
It's not like that. You know, you're more. It's more neighborhood stuff.
Yeah.
Right. But there, it's like, okay, you're Crip or you're Blood, and then you got. Okay, well, I'm a Crip from here. I'm a Crip from here. I'm a Blood from here, and all some different stuff.
Yeah.
But here it's but I feel like it isn't. But the music here, it's not in that. They don't have that in there.
No, not because like it's just not the lifestyle in the Bay Area. From I mean, there are gangs and stuff, obviously, but it's, I don't know. I think honestly, the Latin side of rap glorifies the gang culture way more.
Oh, definitely here.
Way more. It's like Sureño, Norteño stuff is like for real.
Yeah, and it's funny. I'll see videos. I'm like, dude, like now that I'm 30 something years old, it's like you guys are like, and I see other guys. I'm like, dude, you guys are still banging, like.
Yeah.
Bro,
like my age.
Grow up.
Still out there, like.
Yeah, like just gonna put it down for the cell. Oh, I'm never leaving, eh? I'm never gonna leave.
They all probably got really good union jobs.
This is my mom's house. This is my grandma's house. Never gonna leave.
Yeah, but okay, so that's your favorite genre of music, hands down. It's not Kingdom Melodies. You sure?
Yeah.
The original songs.
You can't ride around to Kingdom Melodies. I mean, you can.
You can. They got some dope
Now they
songs.
do. Yeah. Now they
do.
Growing up, it was.
But I'm just playing. I don't want to.
But what about you? What's your favorite genre?
Hands down is R&B.
Yeah.
R&B, rhythm and blues.
Yeah.
But real good R&B. I am a anybody who really knows me knows that I'm a bit of a snob when it comes, very big critic on R&B music. Mm-hmm. You know, like there's a lot of quote unquote R&B artists. Like I'll go to Apple Music and I like to go to like what's new and always listen to who's coming out. Man, it's slim pickings for good R&B music. Like one of my favorites, again, anybody who knows me, Maxwell is like one of my favorite R&B artists. But I mean, I go back to like Motown and stuff too. I go way back, you know, because I was raised on that kind of music.
Yeah.
And so for me, that's the foundation. All the Motown and you know, the Kool and the Gangs, the Commodores, all that old school, Stevie Wonder, all that stuff is the foundation for me. And then what sprouted from that was a lot of good R&B music. Like for me, golden era R&B was the 90s, early 2000s.
Yeah.
Hands down, some of the best R&B to ever come out. That still, if you play today, kill it.
Well, it's like earlier, right? It's on the radio still.
Still on the radio and still smashes, but you put it on at a party and still goes. Yeah, something as that song Celebration Time, come on, right?
Yeah.
I guarantee that's gonna play at every wedding.
Yeah.
Period. And that song's, you know, from the 70s, I believe.
That's 50 years old already.
You know what I'm saying? And it's just kind of like, dang, that song still goes. There's so many songs from that from the early days of R&B that still did smash today's R&B.
Yeah.
You know, so for me, that's always been a big deal. It's like R&B music, man, that's my heart. Absolutely. Because I just remember being a young kid, and my dad had given me all his old 45s, and I remember being in my room, had these big can headphones, man. I'm just a little kid and just was listening to old school music, you know, and trying to sing it in my mirror like I was giving a concert, you know, and I just love it. Love it.
Yeah.
But that's my favorite genre for real.
Yeah, R&B music is good. My dad gets down with the R&Bs too.
Does he get down with it?
You want to get down?
Oh, what you gonna do?
Yeah.
Yeah, see? You know it too.
Yeah. But yeah, hip hop, that's where
I love hip hop.
Yeah.
I like hip hop a lot.
For me, that was like my cousins. They would always play it. It was always Wild 94.9 or 106 Cameo.
Okay, I got another question for you.
Okay.
Who was your biggest influence as a kid? Like, who did you kind of like look up to and want to be like, I guess? Because you don't have any siblings.
Yeah.
Right? You're an only child
Yeah.
because your parents were like, we're not doing this again.
Exactly.
Okay, so.
I mean, you don't even go here.
He doesn't even go here.
Yeah. I would probably say growing up, my cousin Jonathan, because we were always super. Well, he was the closest to me in age, and yeah, he took me under his wing later when I kind of got a little bit older. And I would always, but yeah, even then when I was a little kid, I always wanted to be like him, or play. I always wanted to play with them, and even, all my other cousins too, but more Jonathan, because he's, like I said, he's the closest to me in age. And even then, we're 8 years apart. So
what was it about him though?
I was like, it was always like a cool factor. Like he always seemed like he was cool. So I was just like, I always look up to him. Like he'd always play sports and stuff like that. He was always good at basketball, good at sports in general. And
so you became super good at those things too?
I came extremely well. No, I was good when I was a little kid. I'd play basketball a lot. I always had to keep up with him and my other cousins. So by the time I went to elementary school, or when I was in elementary school, I would kill it.
You were dominating.
Yeah, because all these little kids do the underhand, and I'm overhand shooting and all this other stuff. And then
how long were you in the league?
15 years. Yeah,
no, that makes sense. When you play with older ones, yeah, you're gonna get better.
Yeah, so it was always like that. And then my other cousins, they got older, then they stopped hanging around as much.
They got older. You stayed the same.
Yeah, I stayed the same.
Jeez, I hate when that happens.
But
you
yeah,
get left behind.
Yeah, but I'd always be with him. Like I was always at my aunt and uncle's house, so I was always around him a lot. Yeah, he'd always show me different stuff, and so growing up like that.
What did he get you into besides sports? That you're like, yeah, that was because of him.
Different music, alternative music.
Oh, okay.
Like alternative rock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you ask me if I like it? Is that what you said?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, but he got me into that.
Okay.
I remember the first time I heard Nirvana.
I remember mine. I remember that too.
And I know they came out in the 90s, right?
But yeah, your first time hearing them.
Yeah, I remember he picked me up from school. I was in the 3rd grade, and he picked me up from school. And he had to been, so if I was 9, he was 17 or 18. I think it depends on the time of year. But I remember he picked me up from school, and we're driving, and he put on Nirvana. I'm like, what is this? And I thought it was like the coolest thing ever. And then so I asked him, can you burn me a CD? And I remember he burned me a CD. I had listened to it on my CD player, so I got into alternative music because of that. Like, yeah, alternative rock.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember that. And then snowboarding for sure too. He taught me how to snowboard. And
which you still do today, right?
Which I still do. I haven't done it in a few years, but yeah, I still do. Still know how to snowboard. That was fun. Do that. Yeah, it was always super cool. Honestly, too, one of the biggest things is how to navigate Disneyland efficiently and do the rides right.
Okay.
That was one big thing too, because I went with them when I was 16. So I had gone to Disneyland before with my family, but I had never gone with him. And it was right after convention. I remember. I was 16. I had just got my license a couple months before that, and he let me drive on Highway 5 down to LA.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so that was cool. I barely knew how to drive stick shift too, and so it kind of taught me right there. But yeah, we went with him. It was him, and then his wife's family. At the time they were dating, and then okay, we're gonna do it like this, because he's very efficient and organized and like stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah, so that was fun. I remember doing that. So ever since then, now okay, we can start here. We do this, so we can maximize our time.
Macklemore, you said?
Yeah, Macklemore. That's what I learned. What about you?
That's cool.
Growing up.
Man. My brother for sure, because older brother. I looked up to him. I thought he was the coolest thing in the world with his pompadour. He dressed, still to this day, that fool can dress. He can really, really dress. But I used to look up to him, man. He was just the coolest dude. He could break dance and pop like nobody, and still can do that to this day. He really can. He was just dope. He had cool cars. He introduced me. He's the first person to introduce me to Prince.
Oh, really?
And I remember it was "If I Was Your Girlfriend" was the first song that I ever heard from Prince, and it was my brother. One of the things that I always crack up, because I think about it often actually, is that whenever I'm ironing my clothes, one thing that we were big on in my house was ironing. My dad taught us how to iron like really good. So my brother, he'd always be going out, getting ready to go out. So he had this, boombox sitting on his dresser, and he's in there and he's just ironing his clothes. And I used to just sit there and watch him, And so, as for instance, I'd be like 10, he's like 15, and I'm watching him. He's getting ready. He's got all his clothes all laid out and ironing his pants or whatever. And I remember that Prince song, "If I Was Your Girlfriend," came on the radio, and just how it started out, man, just immediately grabbed me. And I remember just looking at the radio like, what is this? And he was like, oh, that's Prince, and I was like, Prince? And dude, I was just enamored and became like a huge Prince fan after that.
Yeah.
And so I tried to emulate him. I tried to, do my hair like him, dress like him, to the point where I would borrow his clothes. And for some reason, I'd always mess him up.
Just destructive.
It was this one time, man, I'll never forget. He had this dope. It might have been like, you know what Troop is?
No.
So back in the day, the 90s, Troop, or late 80s, Troop was like this brand that was so hip hop, and it was just so dope, like b-boy type clothes, but like clean, like super clean. So he had this all white, crispy white, like sweater, this Troop sweater. And I remember looking at it and I'm watching him like put it away, and I'm just like, oh man, I'm gonna wear that to school tomorrow. And I did. He left to go about his day in the morning, and I was getting ready for school. So I put on this crispy white. It's oversized, it's big and whatever, but it was bad. And I just remember, man, like think, okay, don't mess it up. Get to school, everything's gonna be all right. Just I'm gonna show off because everybody's gonna be jocking this sweater. Sure enough, I get to school. They're like, bro, where'd you get that sweater? It's cool. All the girls are looking at me like, he's ugly, but that sweater's dope. And I thought it was just cool. And then I remember at the end of school, there would be I know you don't remember. Anybody who's my age remembers there were the high C, like little slushy, icy things they used to sell. And it was in these little plastic things, and they cut the top off, and you just eat the high C on your legs. So I would walk home and I'd eat it. And you get it from the ice cream truck at the end of school. So I'm walking home from middle school, and it's a hot day. So I'm eating this icy, and I got the fruit punch icy, and it's like I'm walking with it, and it's hot, so it's melting. So I'm just kind of sipping it because it's still good. And one of my idiotic friends comes up and goes, smashes the thing in my hand.
Oh my God.
So this bright red fruit punch gets all over the white sweater, and I'm looking at it like, oh my God, he's going to kill me. So I get home, man, and not only was it hot, but I'm sweating bullets, bro. So I get home, and mind you, nobody's home, so I'm the first one home. I go, and I'm like, I gotta wash this thing. So I go, I don't know nothing about bleach, nothing. I just throw it in the wash. And I'm thinking, okay, cool. Get out of the wash, put it in the dryer. I'm like, it's gonna be clean when I get it out. And I'll put it back, and he's never gonna know. So finally it dries. I come back into the laundry room. I get it out of the dryer, and it is perfectly pink.
Oh my god.
And I mean pink all the way through.
Oh my god.
There's nothing I could do. His crispy white sweater went from that to pink. It was pink, bro. And I'm dying. I am like, oh my god, he is literally gonna kill me. So I, being the smart idiot that I am, I go and I hide it in the bushes. So I don't say nothing about it. He comes home. He ain't looking for the sweater because he had already worn it. He just knows he put it safely in his drawer. I don't know how many days go by. Then it becomes the question, hey, you see my sweater? I'm like, which one? And he's like, my white sweater, the troop one. And I'm like, nah, man, I ain't seen it. He's like, what? He goes, it was here in this drawer. You see it? Nah, man, I don't know. Like a week or two goes by, well, he has to do yard work. I forget that the sweater's even there. I'm just like, la la la, going about my life. And this fool finds the sweater. Needless to say, I got my butt whooped by my brother. I had no way to hide it after that. And it was just ruined. But I would do that to his clothes. He would get so mad at me. I was like the quintessential little brother, where it's like, I would take my sister too. She had dope like starter jackets. Like that was a big thing back in the day. And she loves the Raiders, right? So she had like the dopest Raider gear. Like dope Raider gear.
Yeah.
And I would take her stuff too. Oh, she'd get so mad at me. I was such a jerk little brother, man. I would take their stuff and just wear it, and they'll be like, well, okay. But back then, my parents didn't protect me. They just kind of like, hey, you shouldn't have done it.
Yeah.
You know, even though I was
baby.
technically the baby, I was not the baby of the family. Like my sister, she was the only girl, so she was and is to this day the baby of the family. Nah, I didn't get none of the perks of that at all. But yeah, but I wanted to be him so bad. Like that's why he was best man at my wedding, because you know he was that dude.
Yeah.
You know, still is, man. Still is. I still look up to my brother.
Yeah.
The dent hipster himself.
Yeah.
Tony 2 times.
That's funny because how you say like you mess up stuff, like
Yeah.
you just always mess up stuff. Yesterday when I was with him, you know, he had all his tools, right? You know, and then like we're finished, right? And he's got to pull his tools away. He takes like 15 minutes to
Yes,
put
he
all
wipes
his
down every tool.
That, you know,
he
put
kisses
back.
it, gives it a blessing.
Yeah, exactly. He's like, okay,
Yeah.
blah, blah, blah. Right, and the customer is just like,
He's all, you was smart, you was kind. He tells that to every tool before he puts it away.
But the customer was just like, oh yeah, you know, it's like, man, it's like, you know, you really take care of your stuff, you know, you gotta take care of your tools, this and that. He's like, yeah, you know, he's like, I know I got a lot, but it's like, you know, I take care of my stuff. He's like, you look at my brothers, and it's just like, man, just tools are just thrown about, but he knows where everything's at. And I just started laughing. That made me think about right now what you just said.
It's true. He's very,
I
very
can see him
together.
being meticulous with his clothes and everything.
Oh, bro. To this day, he could dress, man. He keeps his stuff crispy. Super crispy. I like to dress, but I'm not as clean as he is like that. But yeah. So yeah, like anytime you see Anthony, he's always got a fresh haircut. I was telling him the other day, every time I see him, he's got a different style of facial hair.
That's what I was just
It'd be like a
thinking.
10-foot beard, and then just a mustache, and then next week it's like a full-on Fu Manchu, and then just a soul patch. It's like, bro, choose a style. Every time. It's just something different. It's like he's like in a new disguise every week.
What's that movie, the Men in Robin Hood Men in Tights?
Yeah.
Where the guy's mole moves every scene. It's a different.
That's right. Yeah, that's
It's
Anthony.
the same thing.
That is Tony 2 times for real.
Yeah.
He definitely, every single time I see him. Like right now, he has a thin mustache and a thick goatee, but no bars. Just
it doesn't connect.
And it's just kind of like, okay, I literally saw you with a full beard last time. So what are you gonna do this next time?
Next
coming
is
around?
just gonna be no mustache, it'll
be just the soul patch. Hey man. Yeah, so that's why, you know, I looked up to him.
Yeah.
But that's kind of normal, I guess, if you have an older brother.
Yeah.
For the most part, you look up to him.
Yeah, I think you're right.
This has been The Commute.
The Commute.
I think we're gonna call it that.
Yeah, I like it.
The Commute.
The Commute.
And it ranges just all different types of stuff. I like talking about everything.
Yeah.
But
Doesn't have to be just PDR.
hey, put in the comments. This is funny. What would you like us to talk about?
Yeah.
You? Put your name there. I'll talk about you.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
He'll write a song.
Wrote a song about it. All right, so that's it.
Yep.
All right, man. Well, this was a good one. And I just want to say, who has not really seen Goodfellas? I've totally seen that movie a billion times.
Idiot.
How do you think I have not seen that movie? That movie? What am I, clown to you? Huh?
Yeah.
I amuse you? I'm here to make you laugh? Huh? Really? You think I haven't seen that?
Oh, my
That,
God.
my friend, is hilarious to me. But anyways, until next time,
Yes.
this has been trolling.
Yeah, that was the biggest troll ever, man. Oh my God.
I just love that you didn't think I saw it.
No,
That's
I didn't
great.
believe you.
Two pizza delivery guys, for real? Huh?
All right, guys. Peace out.